Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are here with another video. And oh, the thumbnail and title already ruined it for you guys. But I am so excited because thanks to my loving family and the fact that I'm another year older, we have now got ourselves the museum. This is the Natural History Museum, I believe, right? Yeah, Natural History Museum. This is the newest Lego Modular, came out December 1st of 2023, so it's the newest one. It is 4,014 pieces, and a lot of people who watch Lego videos on YouTube saw this months ago, but I had to wait my turn, and here we are. This is actually a very large modular, not only by piece count, but by the size of it. It is actually a base plate and a half. So if you guys remember, Assembly Square is a base plate and a half, but all the other modulars are one base plate. So this is 50% bigger than all the other modulars. So, but yeah, so we're gonna get it built. We're gonna go over it. This thing has a lot of cool little Easter egg things in it. A lot of great minifigs, all kinds of stuff. And of course, we're gonna look at the entire thing at the end. So let's get to the build, and then we'll take a look at it and then get it placed right here in this spot in our city. that's the build. That was a long one. We haven't had a build that long in a long time. So I said long too many times. Anyways, yeah, so let's take a look at it. So if we look here, you can see just beautiful front. My pillars are kind of being wonky here. Just a lot of amazing detail. These banners are really, really cool for both sides. This beautiful pink and white tree. We've got the statues out here, and we've got little stories. We've got an older lady here, and she's feeding cookies to the birds. We've got a gentleman up here with a very dandy hat, if I do say so myself, washing the windows. And then we have a dog who apparently has stolen one of the bones out of the inside, and one of the employees is chasing him down. Now, those are all stories that are by the actual people who made the set, but I still think they're pretty cool. But, you know, we got a lot of plants out here. I love the detail in the windows. A mailbox. This fence is brick built, which is great. Even little things like you've got the flowers falling off of the tree kind of adds it up. The museum sign, this wonderful window and arch there, these awesome doors and the lamps. The sides, there's not real mind-blowing, but they have kept them pretty. Some of the older modules, you would see blocks, but you can see perfect symmetrical lines on both sides. And then on the back, very basic. But once again, you're not going to see it that much. I love that they have this drain pipe that goes all the way down, and a little bit of water down here, and a plant that's growing because of that water. This is a trash can. Now, on the instructions, it has you putting the dog back here and all the pieces for the scene. But, of course, I wanted to have them out there. And even this back door has actually a really cool arch. So, all right, so let's take a look at the roof. We'll start here. So, on the roof, we've got this really, really cool build. As you can kind of see, it kind of opens up, and it uses a lot of Technic pieces so that it can fit very snugly, that's a fun word. Anyways, fit very snugly up there. Looks amazing. We've got these giant windows on top. And then if we look at it from the back, you can see we've got a door going to some stairs that lead from the second floor. We've got the curator of the museum. Now, this is a weird one. I've heard people complain about this, but I think it's kind of neat. Right inside of here, if you look, is actually the curator's office. And we can actually pull that whole piece off so you guys can see better. And you can see the detail that's in there. He's got a little plant growing. He's got an old school typewriter, some books, a compass, a map, all kinds of neat things. And then also he's got his telescope up here that he can look at the stars at. So that's pretty cool. Now, one thing that's actually pretty neat about this is when you do take the roof off, the window cleaner comes with it, but they set it like that so that you can set it down and still have them there. All right, so let's take a look at this floor. This floor is going to be kind of a space floor. As you can kind of see, they've got this really cool solar system display right here. This over here is actually supposed to represent a old space Lego set. It's like a moon base. We've got some asteroid rock here. We've got a telescope here. And if you notice, these are the stairs that lead up to that hatch upside. They've even got them blocked off so that the general public can't go. On this side, you can see we've got a pirate hat, a captain's hat with a little brick-built boat, a kind of Robin Hood hat with a little Robin Hood tree outpost, and a medieval hat with a castle. These are supposed to represent actual builds from old Lego sets. So now if we turn this around, you can see there is a rocket here with a tower, a display, a picture of the Earth with it's a flat Earth. I'm not saying that this is Lego, okay? Not me. Anyways, and you kind of see, and this is supposed to be kind of like a little shout out to the old Lego emblem of the rocket ship flying around the planet. So I thought that was a really cool detail. So there we go. That's this floor. And as you can see on the front, This is the Explore the Future. This is supposed to be kind of the space side of it. The other exhibition is Back in Time, which would be more the dinosaur side. So if we take this off, you can see we've got all of that. So first off, we're going to talk about the big giant dinosaur in the room. This is actually a brontosaurus? I don't know. The big old dinosaur. Big old necky fella right there. Scary ostrich lizard. That's what this is. All brick built. I like that they used white bananas for the rib cage all the way up. Super awesome that comes out. Then in here, we can start on this side. We've got a saber-toothed tiger skull here. We've got, now, this is supposed to be like a fossil, like a sea creature from a fossil. I think it's a dedication to Indiana Jones. Of course, it's showing Indy's whip. And then we've got ourselves, poop. You can't not have a place without poop. It's dinosaur. I'm hoping it's dinosaur poop, at least dinosaur poop. And then we can see on this side over here, we've actually got a fossilized dinosaur eggs. Now, of course, this is amazing how they made this up, where the dinosaur just fits. The dinosaur skeleton fits right in here, and his head goes up through those entryways. Then if we go to this side, we've got a lot of pottery, and it looks like the gentleman who works here that was doing some dusting may have knocked a pot off of this counter. You can see all the broken pieces there, and he seems very worried about his job, as he should. He knows what he did. But you can see they've got a small volcano model there. They have a door that leads into a bathroom, and on this side there's a door that leads into this little back room. We'll get to those in a second. You can see here they are showing a diagram of the mantle of the Earth. And we've got some really cool geodes and different gems and stones and whatnot from this area. And then, of course, the stairs that lead up to the next area. These are pretty cool because the stairs are actually roof tiles. And once you put them down, they become stairs. So back here, we can actually see this wall comes out so that you can get access to the bathroom. And on the bathroom side, there is a couple of extra rolls of toilet paper above that. On this side, you can see a piece of pottery plus a microscope. And on the walls back there, there are a couple of bones and a clock. So when all of these fit in perfectly, they go in the respective rooms. And the back door, I just knocked the door handle off, actually leads into this room here. And then at the front, we also have the newer Lego double doors that lead in. And we've got different things for sale on below the counter, on the back wall, a magnifying glass, a register, and all of that things. Now, the cool part is, in this build, and I really enjoy the Easter eggs that Lego does. So I know the build video is real fast, so I'm sure you guys didn't see it. But in the build video, right under the main entranceway, there's actually a couple of bones and I believe a gem that you put down in there. And here's the thing, unless you take this apart, you're never going to see it again. But it's just that enjoyable thing that Lego does about, putting those little things in. Like I said, I've built lots of buildings. I've built non-Lego stuff. It's those little details that I really think set Lego apart from a lot of the other companies, is things like that. So yes, once again, if you see here, the dinosaur's head goes right into that top part. And then this guy, of course, goes back on top. And then once all of that is on and secure, we can push him back down. And there we go. We have the Natural History Museum. An amazing build. A lot of people have been kind of meh about the last handful of modular buildings. I've loved them all, but this one I think is just that extra level of amazing. So the last thing that we need to do that I have not done yet, and I'm very excited about, we need to get this in the city. So let's get that set up and let's get this put in. These look so awesome. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. Look at that. Look at that. So it blends in. It's a little bit further back. Oh, that is not even on the space. All right, I'll have to work on that. You know, not sure if I'm going to go through and maybe work on a few of the... Why is this stop being weird, Assembly Square. Anyway, I'll work on that later. Anyways, I think it marries up really well next to the bookstore, and not a real big fan of this wall coming out, so maybe that might get moved around of some of these. But, you know, that's half the fun of doing that is, you know, kind of rearranging them. Now, here's the thing. For the first time since we've had this new setup, we have from the farm all the way across to the campground, we have Lego modulars. Every inch is in there, and I'm so excited. But this doesn't mean we're at the end of the modulars. We're going to do some rearranging to be able to get another one in that I'm already working on getting all the pieces for. That's going to be another WeBricks Lego combo that I'm going to do. And then also what I'm going to do in the future, not too distant future, is I actually am going to take the boutique hotel, because it is the only corner build we have, and I'm going to go ahead and do a rebrickable or another version of it using the same pieces to make actually a different building, and I think that's going to be cool, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So once again, thank you to my loving family for, you know, or as I talk about, call them my in-home Patreons. I've never said that before, but that's kind of funny. No, because it's the other way, because I give them money. That's how that works, you know. Anyways, but they got me this awesome modular. I am so excited to see the entire cityscape here. So excited I'm just going to punch this building. I don't even care. Why not, right? Put that light back out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Natural History Museum. Like I said, we might be doing some rearranging you guys will see pretty soon and whatnot. If you guys want to keep supporting the videos, just keep watching. You know, comment, subscribe, leave a like, all of that fun stuff. I appreciate it so much. If you guys want to go to that next level, you can become a Patreon, get your name on the Founders Wall, get your minifig in the city, and you can also get sets, like a lot of these sets have been bought by the viewers, and thank you guys so much. Or you can send any Lego stuff that you come across out in the regular world and send it to the P.O. box. But either way, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye!